Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Um, Someone really needs this message today. One of my clients just sent me a video with someone else who was sharing his story in order to tell you not to give up. To tell me not to give up. And it's essentially like I'm supposed to pass that on. That someone needs you. Someone really needs you right now. And it's not who you think it is. It's not who you're trying to be there for. It's someone. There's someone who has been grieving. It's someone who is in the middle of, the grieving process. 1:11 on my recording, and I came on here at 11:11. There's someone who needs you. There's someone who needs me. There's someone who needs this message. There's someone that needs to be allowed to hope again, to crack this fucking open again and hope. I see the grieving process where, it goes through denial, anger, bargaining, all of those steps, and one of them is acceptance. And there's someone who's right on the verge of acceptance, accepting who you are, accepting what you are, accepting the situation, accepting I just heard your fate, accepting your gifts, accepting who you are, and not just accepting, but in that way, embracing it and really getting to see the beauty of the situation or the purpose of it or what you're meant to do with that. Like something happened to you. And it's like you're about to see why. Why? What's your why? Seeing the new moon energy now. I just saw a big image of the moon. The new moon. It's about setting intentions and desiring new energy, creating from a place of real conscious desires, intentionally manifesting things, intentionally moving things forward. Intention is what I hear. Intention. Setting your intentions and saying, this is what I want. It's not a pipe dream. You're allowed to hope for that kind of life or that kind of thing, or no matter what it is. Not only are you allowed, but you have the power to create that for yourself. So we have the new moon, we have this 12/12 date. I just heard date out of time. There's this Kairos moment, this time out of time kind of portal to create what you want. And we get to take advantage of it. We have to choose. You get to choose. This also reminds me of the other video that I have on my channel. It's the highlight video. If you click on my channel, the highlighted video, it's like a twin flame video, but essentially it's are you in or you out? And the biggest message in it is that you do get to choose. You do get to choose. If you want out, you'll find flow, you'll find safety, and you'll find what you need to find. Is it the path that you were meant for as a light worker? And It is, because it's free will and because you get to choose. Is it the thing that fulfills you more than anything else? The thing that cracks you wide open over and over and over again? Probably not. Because there's something in you that says that cracking open process, and when something happens and you have to go through a grieving process, or you have to process the emotions or come back to a place of surrender and acceptance, the process of doing that is excruciating sometimes, but is and will be part of the process of opening to alignment every single time. So, and it's not an easy road. You can choose to take the easier road that it's a little bit more structured. It's a little bit more linear. It is more linear. It's the timeline that is more 3D and more linear. And it's okay to choose that. You can. There is someone right now, though, that's on the verge of choosing that timeline, and it feels like they're giving up on that thing that pulls them and has been pulling them, because finding your faith in that thing and surrendering to that faith and that knowing without seeing it, without actually seeing it or proof of it, is really hard to sustain. If you want to believe in something else, if you want to believe in things that you can more see, like a career or a path that has job security and paid time off and 401k, and like you can see all of this, so you sign up for it and you know what's there for you in the future. If that's the path that feels safer, take it. But there are some of you too that want to believe that you will be supported if you take the path of this spiritual, magical, hopeful, aligned, light-filled. If you follow your light and your truth, what your truth is in the deepest parts of your heart, it is not an easy way to be. Stay open like that. I believe that if you choose the path that feels easier, that feels more in I'm just hearing, he'll still use you. God will still use you in that place. So if you choose to get a real job, or if you choose to pursue a relationship that feels safer, it's okay. You're still going to be used. There will still be a purpose for all of that, and you'll still get to shine your light. It's just not quite in the same way. But it's okay. It's not going to be as hard for you to maneuver. And that's okay. My phone just went ring, ring. That's validation. You'll still be used to affect others around you. There's some of you who need this message because God is saying, don't give up on it. Don't give up. Don't step onto that timeline because you're giving up. If you step onto that timeline because you know in your heart and you choose to find stability in that way, okay. But if you're choosing it because you're scared and because you're giving up, don't do it. Just wait. Just wait it out. Just wait it out. Someone is going to, if you hold out for that person, for that job, for that one video to go viral, for that one comment from one person walking down the street, or that one this guy in the video was talking about how he was like in his car, just if you want me to do this, I need to be supported. I got to pay my bills. I can't do this anymore. And I have a video on here too where he watched the magic happen as I expressed myself, and someone texted me like literally with money at the time. I was saying the exact same thing, like, why did you give this to me? Why did you do this if I wasn't going to be supported in it? It was like that moment of the crisis of faith. And he was sitting there in his car saying those exact same things, and a little girl comes and knocks on his window and says, "Aren't you Kevin from TikTok?" And he said, "Yes, I am." She wanted an autograph. It was his very first autograph ever. It's just like magic. When you surrender and you give that to higher power, God, universe, source, whatever you want to call it, 11:22 on my clock, there is magic that happens. So this message is for you that's on the verge of giving up on the person that you can feel out there for you. The part of you that makes you you. Someone's getting ready to say, "God, I needed you so. Thank you for showing up like that. Oh, God, yes, thank you for showing up like that. Even just in your vulnerability, thank you for saying those things. Thank you for not giving up on yourself. Thank you for just like sitting still in the middle of your pain or in the middle of your expression and saying all of that. Because it gives me hope. When you tell me you're lonely and feel hopeless, as weird as that sounds, that gives me hope that I'm not alone. So someone needs you right now. Someone needs you to just be you. Just be real. Just be you. And just say, "I'm so fucking lonely right now." Or, "God, I want this so bad, but I have no idea how that it's going to happen. And I feel so destitute and I'm so broke and I have no money in my account and I feel so irresponsible." And someone's going to thank you. There's going to be one thing. Someone's going to step. I mean, even if you just help one person today, that is part of your mission. It's just like that's where you are. On the verge of helping many, many, many. But you just haven't learned the tools yet to be able to get to that point. But when you surrender and say, I'm here to help you, you're the one that you're meant to help right now. I'm sitting here looking at myself on this video, and I'm like, I'm the one that I'm talking to. Karen's the one that I'm talking to. Karen's the one who needs this message. But when she talks to herself, when I deliver the message from this higher power, I deliver it to all of us and to you. And I'm so grateful for that because, that's essentially what I'm meant for. So they're showing me a couple of times where people have said to me, thank you. And I would say, well, for what? And they're just like, for being you. I was like, it was like not even any kind of big moment or, it's just me showing up. It was just me being real. It was just me being passionate. It was just me being light. It was, and I guess I diminish that. And they say that, I'm just like, oh, wow. So if there's only ever just one moment that you can remember where someone thank you for the work that you did, just hold on to that right now. Just hold on to that. You're right on the verge of acceptance. Accepting you for you. Accepting yourself. Accepting your light. You're right on the verge. You've been going through a grief process, but you're on the verge of accepting yourself and knowing when you get up in the morning, the you that, oh, this is interesting. The you that gets up in the morning is not just you. The energy that you feel is not just you. It's other people's energy that you're meant to help. So when I say, I feel so lonely right now, is that my energy, or is that someone else's who's come into my field who needs to hear that from me because they can't speak their truth, because they're busy hiding themselves, because they feel ashamed, or they're just so busy, they're just so tired, and but they don't even have time to let themselves lose it, or let themselves express it, or cry it out, or anything. So I wake up in the morning. Sometimes you wake up in the morning with the energy of other people around you, whoever you're meant to help. But you take it on as your own. You don't realize that it's someone else's. And so if you're not expressing yourself, if you're not putting yourself out there, because you can't see a clear path around it, or you can't see where that's leading, or where is this video leading? Where is this video leading? Is it going to get me people? Is it going to get me subscribers? Is it going to get me like the business side of it? Is it going to get me all of that? What do I need to say here? Could you guys please remember to like, share, subscribe, like the linear human side of it? That stuff doesn't feel right to me. What feels right is just plopping this stuff down. Is someone else meant to do all of that for me? Maybe. You're meant to partner with other people. I think that you can feel the energy of not only people whose energy needs help and healing and light being shined on their shadows, but you have the energy of people who are in a light place, in a place where they're like looking to shine. Your energy is in someone else's field too. They wake up in the morning and your energy is in their field in order for them to help, in order for them to guide. There are people who have nuggets of information for you because they've separated from taking on everybody else's energy and understand that they have a purpose, and they just have faith in that, whatever that is. Whatever they're guided to do, they just do it. I put out this video because I know that I have a message for someone. Is it for thousands of people that will be following my channel? I know that it's for at least one person. That's the faith that I have right now. And so it's like other people, it's almost like that is, my energy is in someone else's field right now who is inspiring like that, who just has unwavering faith in themselves, and they have the tools to be able to separate out their energy from somebody else's, and they can sense mine there, and they're just like, oh, okay, I have a message for someone out there, and I'm going to give it, and it's going to be a nugget of light that's going to help them to move forward. I can feel that. I can feel their confusion. I can feel their loneliness. I can feel that it's theirs. And I know that part of my mission is to deliver the messages, and I have so much faith that it will help even just that one person, because I can feel them in my field. My energy is in someone else's. And so if I watch a video today, or have a conversation with someone, or get a message, get a text, something like that, there's a video that I'm meant to watch today, just like you are meant to watch this video, because there's something in it for you, even if it's just like this light that's bouncing off my face right now from the reflection of my window, from my light body. It's activating something inside of you in order to help you accept you. You're fucking amazing. That's your purpose. That's where the value is. That's where the money is. That's where the money is in you. It's in you. It's in you. But you have to be you. You have to accept you. You have to accept who you are. You have to know that you are meant for. Not many people can, I've said this before, not many people can do this job. I have a part-time job teaching driver's ed. There's so many people that are just like, oh man, you must have nerves of steel. I'm like, yeah, not many people can do that job. Not many people can, it's part of my intuition. Like I can read them. I can read where they are, what they're feeling. I can see that they're like, I'm reading them. I can see that they're really holding the wheel tight. And I know what I need to do with my energy in order to make this an experience that is memorable, that they will take with them and distribute on all of the roads that they drive on from then on. It takes a certain type of person to be able to do that job. It takes a certain kind of person to do whatever job it is that you're meant to do. There's something you're meant to do. And there are others who are meant to be affected by you saying, I am the jam. I got that gift. Not many other people do. It's like not on a resume. It's not something that you can put on a resume. If there's someone out there literally looking for a job right now, you need to go give your resume to someone in person. Okay? Don't submit it online and just be like, if they respond, they respond. There's something in your essence, in your being, in you being you, accepting who you, like knowing who you are. When you walk in there, surrendered to the moment. That's how I got that job in the first place, actually. I was just driving around one day. I was just driving around. I wasn't even out looking for a job, but I drove by there and it said hiring instructors and the address was 333. I was like, all right, I hear you. I hear you. I went in there and I got an application and it just flowed after that. I had this interview with my boss who was just like amazing and there was this connection. So am I supposed to be there for years and years? I don't know. But at the moment, it is aligned with exactly what I needed. The people that I needed, the experiences with the students, building my own confidence, whatever that was. You walk in there and you bring your light with you. And they're not even going to look at that resume on there. They're not even, I mean, they're going to talk to you about your experience and stuff, but the way you talk about it, the way that you just showed up, that's what gets you hired. It's in person too. Some of you need to show up in person. You need to show up. You need to show up at that person's door. Whoever it is. If it's someone that you're pursuing, if it's someone that you know, there's something here about a relationship too. This is not just about job or mission or like showing up at your friend's door, just showing up. It's like you're a witness. You're a witness and you're meant to help somebody else. Okay? I'm just hearing like your voice is musical. There's this frequency, there's this melody that comes out when you speak. And so even just calling your friend who you think might be in pain right now, or calling knowing that someone has something coming up, like a procedure or like an audition or something like that. If they're on your mind right now, there's something physical that needs to happen, like your voice. Call them or wish them luck. Even if you just send a text, but it's a voice text that says, I was just thinking about you today. I know that you have your audition. I just wanted to say good luck. You got this. I believe in you. I love you. They're going to be so grateful that they got to witness you. Even just doing that, your voice is magical. And so it's meant to affect other people. That's how you're going to help other people. There are many other situations here that I can feel, that I can read. There are others of you who have specific situations that you need guidance on. This is enough to activate you. If you are wanting an individual reading, click on my link below. We'll do a one-on-one. If you can't find availability for that, just email me or leave a message down here, leave a comment, and we'll set something up. I'll fit you in whenever I can. Okay? I just heard go glow. Go glow. You are the only you. And thank you for that. Don't give up. Don't give up. Whatever it is that you choose, be all there. Be all there. If you choose that other timeline, it's okay. Choose it. And then accept it. Say, okay, this is what I'm doing. Don't regret it. Don't second guess it. If you're meant to go and be on that timeline, that's the timeline. There is a timeline here, and you get to choose it. But then when you choose it, you have to accept it. If you're going to have doubts, it's not the right one for you. Okay? Be all there. Wherever you are, be all there. That's what I hear. Okay? God, love this. Love this shit.